Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to show off a monster deck I've been using to climb pretty consistently recently. In a couple days or here soon, I want to release like a deck guide, like how to play it, what cards can go into it, certain replacements. So please subscribe if you want to hang around and make sure you catch that. And pretty much the point of this deck is you're trying to get to Sabbath level as quickly as you can. That allows you to pump out like the Witch Apprentice or Bloody Mistress, and those are really good, especially this one if you can get it out early. That's done often through the use of the Griffin, like you use power, your fruit, then Griffin, and then from there you have tons of cards you can use to fill in the gap and then play her. It's slightly harder to get to that though. On top of that, late game you have ghouls, which you can eat the Griffins with, or you can eat the, what's the other one? There he is, yeah, Gan, whatever that is. These are especially good. We have Ozrel to eat the Rat Catchers, which you can grow by playing a lot of relics. Then of course you have like a billion other threats in here. Unseen Elder, and it's a devotion deck too. That just deals pretty consistent, decent damage, and making it devotional as for that too. Well, so we're gonna get going. At the end of the video, I'm going to like talk about some replacements I've considered making, maybe actually make a few changes. So stay tuned for that. And other than that, let's get started. Okay, playing against a different monster deck. Got the bleed ability. It's gonna be a fun vampire fight. Okay, so turn one. Don't need the ghoul. My internet's awful. Yep. Ghoul's a no because we don't have anything dead yet. Ghoul's still a no. Thanks for trying again. But and there goes all my options. Okay, so we're going to go Fruit into Griffin. That'll put me at 9. Griffin into... Let's see. Griffin 9. If I do Self-Eater, that's 14. And playing her would put me at 21, 22. Okay, so that's not the play. No matter what, this is our solid start. So we'll go ahead. See, if I play that, puts me at 16, and then 23. That's still not good enough. Might just go here. Okay. So we're definitely going to play our power again. Okay, so we can either go power into Self-Eater, into Split, into that, and that would put me at 9, and 6 total, 15, 24, and that'd be good. That'll take 2 turns though, or I could go power into him. That'd be 1, 2, 8, 17. And then when I play her, but that guy's going to get hurt, so it actually won't be. So we need to go slightly over. So we'll go, I almost messed up the order. That. Into Self-Eater. There we go. That puts me at 20, or I can't, I'm stupid. That puts me at 15. And then, yeah. Or we don't need to worry about rushing him out. We could get the bleed effect rolling and beat him at his own game. Okay, that was a little bit annoying. So yeah, we will go with that. Oh, I forgot they don't play next to each other. I should have played that over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 14, 20. I'll lose 2 to bleed. So I still would be good to play that. That'll just put me at 7. Let's put me 1 higher. So sure, why not? We'll play him.
The gate must be secure.
Return. Who do I want to make bleed? We're both going to keep gaining 1 each turn. So it really doesn't matter. Please don't damage any of my guys. Because that'll die at the end of my turn, but I can boost it with Bloody Mistress, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 12. I definitely probably have enough. If I split that, then... yeah.
I'm so damn tasty. It's a pity I can never finish.
I hate these guys' voice lines so much. There we go. See what you got, homeboy. Now we have a lot of these guys out, so we can just keep playing relics and pop it off. Oh boy, that's always scary. He actually has those in his deck. That's unfortunate. Not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not great. There aren't very many monster decks, or at least that I've seen so far, that actually run board clear. So this is definitely an odd deck. Okay, I threw things off a little bit, but we are fine. I'd like to play another relic next to that so I can get that out. And I'd like to save him for a different turn if I can. So we will go Rat Ketris.
I shall see you
Okay.
to sleep.
Next turn we'll probably play that, and then hopefully these guys are both alive the next turn for me to do that. But if they look like they're threatened, I can do that instead, but like, or he'll pass. Okay, so that puts it at 25. That would drop me down to 24, but they'll take 1 damage, so I'll actually, I'm gonna feel really bad if I end up tying, but okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I'm in a pretty good position right now. I dumped a Griffin, so that's going to be a really good turn 1 play. If I could get some of my Witch's Apprentices out here, that'd be good. Don't really need both these. I don't even have the Consume guy yet. That'll be okay, because I dropped the Rat Ketris. I don't really need him, because once again, I don't have the Consume. Yeah, we will... But if I do, it'll be really good. Even if I don't, there's a chance he dies, and the Thrive's not bad. I think I'd rather have him than that. Okay, so we'll drop that into him, into Power, into Griffin. There we go. What do you got? Okay, slightly weaker turn 1, just a little bit. Okay, so I want to eat the Rat Ketris with him. Bronze units. You know what? The Ghoul is actually not a very good play because I ate the Griffin. But honestly, this is much better than that, so I'm okay with it. Yeah, we'll drop him and just start pumping out the Thrive. I'll put him in this row so that maybe he can decide to swipe. So I'll put most of my stuff back. Well, he'll grow and it won't matter. I keep calling it swipe. I have no idea what it's actually called. Lacerate. So much different. Ooh. Well, I'm okay with that. But he's going to get boosted next turn. Here. I've actually been really far away from my mic. I hope that doesn't affect the audio quality. Okay, kind of frightening. Order, heal self. Cooldown 1. Does that mean heal to full? I'm assuming. Unit's current power is lower than base power. Restore it either to base power or by amount specified. Okay. So next turn I'm pretty much going to play him no matter what. Might be worth getting another relic there so I can play him. But that's still going to be a couple turns. We will go with... Let's see. Rat Ketris is a 9. Does he have anything bigger than that in his deck? No. So sure. He's going to eat it from my deck. And nom. There we go. Okay, so next turn is pretty much always going to be that. Unless there's something weird going on. I can't really see a situation where that'll be not the play. Honestly, I'm gonna win if he doesn't try to go out his hand, no matter what. I probably should have played the Ghoul so I could save that to Thrive that 1 extra time. And because either way, it's gonna end up being a 3-cost card, which kind of blows, but probably would have been better to hold it. Okay, and get that bad boy out there. What do you got? Okay, well, that blows. Yeah, well, in that case, we will try to hold that for its full potential. And we will boost him because it's not looking like I'm gonna get to kill him in the end. An enemy unit bleeding for 2 turns. Is he trying to kill that? Like, I would be okay if he did. But, you know, it's kind of dumb.
In this it's crucial not to lose your head.
Come on, you couldn't have hit him. Seems so content on trying to kill him. Okay, well at this point, this will actually end up hitting that, so I will go for it. There we go. And so I'm up by 12. I have 7 more. That's going to put me up by 19. Actually, it'll put me up. Actually, put me up by extra 2 because of the Thrive cards. The card is horrifying looking. Create and play a gold unit from any faction. Hopefully it gave him trash. Yeah, it's not great. I don't really have anything to purify. And bleed forward doesn't really bother me. Why would he bleed that? I don't know, maybe he's actually much smarter than I am and I just don't see it.
A fitting gift for our king.
Okay. Does he have 12? Crossed fingers, no. Shouldn't have stopped crossing my fingers. Yep. That blows. Okay. Oh well, we got one more turn. And I honestly think we kind of blew most of our good cards. I probably have something good I can eat with the ghoul. Yeah, that'll put me at 10. So I could do... Do I have anything I'd prefer? Because I could do 10 into that, into split, into 3, 3, 9, 12, 22. I don't really need to consume anything. Deal damage by 4 is going to be a 10 boost. I'm not going to get there. Could get 7s, which be okay. That's only going to be a 6, but that'll boost that by that much. This is probably really good, or probably one of the best options I have. If he has a way to deal with that, it's going to be unfortunate, but till that day, we're going to hope not. Okay, we're going to eat the griffin with that. Trying to think, last round if there's a way I could have boosted things differently so he wasn't able to kill that. I think no matter what, I had enough big guys that he was able to deal with it. And self-eater. And let's hope that he doesn't have anything to deal with it. Give an enemy bleeding. If that takes 1 damage, am I not able to split them? I think I don't... When can I not split him? Doesn't really tell you. I guess it was a bleed, so it didn't matter anyway. Alright, we'll take it. Okay. I have had some bad luck against these guys.
I am known to have.
So, this could be bad. But, who knows? We'll find out. Okay, once again, never really want him on the first turn. Or a ghoul. Is there something worse than a ghoul? Not really. Okay, so we're going that into Harpy. I think I have the Bloody Mistress, I do. Her card's good at hiding, because you can't really see anything but the tree when it's in your hand. So that, into Griffin. Oh, this is the coin deck. Or maybe it's not, maybe I just saw the coin. You know, from opponent's starting deck. Can you just pick out of my entire deck? Okay, I'm fine with him playing that early. It's just going to be a bunch of 1/1s. I really don't have anything to deal with it with, but it's not the worst situation. Okay, so that, into Griffin. And then, so I need to be at 18, and then hopefully he doesn't have anything to deal damage to my guys with. And for that scenario, if I play Card top deck. Mage, spawn guard.
I bring death. Quite
Crap.
literally.
Exactly what I didn't want. So we'll play that no matter what. If I do Rat Catchers, it'll put me at 16, 17, 18, and I'm still good. So we'll hope one more time he doesn't have damage to deal. If he doesn't, then I can get that out. If he does, then we're going to have to wait a little bit. That's kind of creepy. Spawn a... Aw. That's pretty rough. Spawn and play base copy of a non-disloyal bronze enemy. Okay, but I can still play this though, so I'll take it. And that boosts that, which will be good for Osrel. There he is.
I need not spill blood.
That always scares me. I'm pretty sure there's a card that just allows you to steal a unit with spying. So that'll be unfortunate. Oh, okay, he locked it. That makes me less worried. Still, that is a strong play against me. At this point, we have a lot of cards with Thrive, so we can try to start boosting those. And I can try to get her as big as I can. So next turn I can split him. Or I could try playing both of them. And then... Okay, that's actually not too bad. Because I have Sabbath, that's not going to reduce the base damage. Does deal 2, which that does kind of blow. So then if I play this there, that next turn, that'll get bumped down to 3 before I can do anything. Still probably not the worst. Okay. I don't think spawning another one, whenever you play, because I have to play it, so spawning one probably won't boost that, I'm pretty sure.
Shame I have
Yeah. But, still not the worst turn when I can do that. And then that, because that'll bump all of them and all of them. And then I can pass. And the next turn I can split that and that if he doesn't damage them. Oof. Play both those and then play one of my relics. And I don't really have anything I want to consume right now, but
I simply want you to
I'd rather deal 4 damage. I could. Okay.
Say you are what you eat.
Okay, is there anything worth consuming? I could eat that so he can't take it if he has a card that allows him to steal units with spying. But also I could just be completely making that unit up, so. And that would put me at 10 though, which should be bad if he has Geralt, which would put me 1 over that. So I'd lose 4, he'd gain 4. That'd be a swing of 8 if he has something like that. But then if I eat that, it'll put me at 10. It'll actually be a difference of 1. So this is probably better. I'm gonna feel like a real idiot if I'm just completely making up the thing. That's 14. Osrill's gonna be really good this game. Okay. So 4 damage. What do I want to hit with 4? If I hit that, it'll kill it, and he can't thrive. If he has 2 cards that allows it to thrive, it'll gain 2. Which will be pretty much like I took out a 4. So really it doesn't matter what I hit. I doubt he has relics in his deck to boost that with. There's nothing that has an active ability that I can kill. So let me split that first. And then just hit. Just kill that thing, why not? That is okay with me. And we still have a ton of good stuff in our deck. Osrill on its own will become a 16 power unit. That'll be really good. Still have both Witch Apprentices too. There's 1, 2, 3. Okay, there are a lot of other cards I'd rather have. Let's get rid of that for now. I don't really want the other Griffin. I wanted that. Perfect. Yep, best turn 1 right now is going to be that, into Griffin. And then I can play the Sabbath card already. Turn 2, 25 power row. Great.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Play.
No good wine will come from here. No
the card in the play.
cost.
Does it still work? Okay, 18, 20, 24, 25. Yep, that's good. What's going to be better? Because this will deal 2 damage this turn, compared to that, which was heal by 2, or will gain 2. And then the next turn, I actually think this will be a better play as of right now. If my internet wasn't awful and let me click it. Come on, buddy, you can do it.
The gate must be secure.
I'm much more interested in, well, move a card from top of your deck. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Can he catch up? Okay. There we go. And that actually makes that better, because now I can't do it to that.
Take him to the woods and release the hounds.
Just a peek.
Move the Griffin. Okay. 22, but
A witch's best friend
that'll
is
get
a
big
pig,
pretty quick.
No doubt.
Move an enemy unit shield. Okay. I do not have... If he has Geralt, that's going to put me in a bad position. 7, 8, 19, 23, 26. 26 plus 11, 32. So if he's able to remove 1, he'll drop it. So I probably should drop this in that row. But if he has Swipe, that just gives him 2 extra on me.
Nothing
Or
right. Skinny.
Lacerate, whatever it's called.
So silky.
I move the mic over here so I can lean back.
Strike fast. Leave
Smash
no
provision
chance
cost
to
the top card in your opponent's deck. Set the power of this card to match provision cost to the highest cost card in your opponent's deck instead. Okay. Dealing 6 versus hitting for it. I really don't see a difference. So, sure. Okay, see how we did. I actually keep my fingers crossed this time. Wait, what did that? I guess it didn't matter, but what did that card do? It just banished my card and then adds a card to my deck. 84, look at that. Okay, and
Not
it's
all battles
I
end
just
in
hate
bloodshed.
fighting them. I keep getting them. Draw a card, choice, and put a card from the top of your deck. I have so many good cards in my deck, and then they have the ability to just take them. Ghoul's garbage first time. I like having that. I only need 2 of these, but I do have the consume. I'm probably going to play it just on him if I get the chance to. So I'd much rather get rid of one of these. There we go. Okay, so turn 1, we're going fruit into Griffin.
Their blood, break their bones and spirit.
Replay a gold card, summon this unit from your deck. Okay. So he's trying to defend something, but frankly, I don't have very much direct damage. I have that guy, and that's about it. He's really digging for... Okay. The plan has not changed. Pretty powerful turn one from him. Create and play from your opponent's hand. Move card, top deck.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
Okay, none of these really need dealt with immediately. So we'll go that into... Okay, so that's 7, 8, it'd be 9, 10, 11. Next turn, I kill that and eat, or play that, eat that, and I'll get 6 more or 9 more from my deck. Which, if it's 9 more, I'll also boost that, which would be good for my playing that. Oh, I almost messed up. Thinking too fast. Probably my best bet is to play this right now. There we go.
I don't mean to rush you, but...
Hey, shut up. I'm taking my time. Enemy unit has status. Summon all copies of this unit from the deck. Aw, little Knickers. I love Knickers. He's a great card. Solid card. Purely because he's a little pupper. Okay, I do not think the plan has changed. And consume. Forgot that would get boosted. Okay. So the next turn, I can play Witch Apprentice. Give bleeding to adrenaline.
Done that already, you'll strain your throat. Help is not on the way.
Okay. And we start to grow.
Quick! Move those hooves! It'll both be ham!
And then I can play that guy next turn. Should probably get one of the self-feeders out before I play all of those, but, you know. Okay. Yeah, we can play a self-feeder. Is he gonna finish dealing with that this turn, or was he just randomly dealing 5 to it? Aw, come on. Alright, I guess we'll just try it again. Oh, Rat Catcher's getting big. It's gonna be really good. Play the highest unit from your deck. An 8. Now have cards which doesn't cost 10 or more. Oh, resilience, that actually does blow. Allows you to remain on the battlefield at the end of the round. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna deal with it. So we'll go boom. Into boom. There we go. We still have 3 really big cards. That'll end up being a 10, I'm pretty sure. Or
No,
a 12.
a golden suffice for now.
Oh yeah, because the highest in my deck. Okay, so deal 4 damage to someone. Really doesn't matter. I guess I couldn't target most of those, but once again, it doesn't matter. I want to play that last so he doesn't get a chance to kill it. This will boost that by 1 more and all of these 2. We'll do that. And that. Good. Do you have 18 in your hand? So I'm out of tricks. I just got 14 left. So please don't have anything good. Man, you got another one of those?
Focus on its movements.
But at least I got both of them out of the way. And then I don't want to split him anymore because it doesn't matter.
Nothing like a skinny unicorn. Their hair, so silky.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's what I thought. I always get the temptation. I'm used to like Hearthstone where you always ping before ending your turns. I got the temptation to just like use that really quick before passing. And then I would have had to waste my last card. Okay, so he's going to start off with an 8. Wait. How did I get 2 of those? Or, I'm pretty sure I played 2, didn't I? Do I have 3 of these in the deck? I don't think I do. I'm confused. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Don't need him. I do like that. In this situation, that'll be like a 14 or something. It'll be a 23, so that'll be good. And then a ghoul's not bad either. So we start with the Griffin, as we always do. I could have always just passed and moved on, but I have a really strong hand, so. But him starting with that 8 is really good. Does that resilience hang out every time? Oh my gosh. That makes things a little bit harder. Okay, so what do I got? The ghoul will end up being a 9. This guy will end up being a, it's rat catchers right now, 14, 15, plus 24, plus that, 33, plus that will boost, I think 2 times, which will put it at 8, 41. So if he doesn't have 20, I'm good. He's already played those guys. Is that a bronze card? Dang, that's good. Okay. I'm going to feel really bad if he ends up winning this round because I'm about to blow a bunch of really good cards. Okay, so that puts me high enough to deal with that. If he has Geralt, though, I am screwed. He still has that, too. I honestly probably should have just passed, now I think about it, but we're too far in now. If I can get him to blow that, though, going into the next round, and then I get, like... I still have a lot of good cards in here. Okay, so 32. If I do that at 30, then I'll be 32 at the end of the round. And I have that, which will boost me up by 10 more. So I'm going to end at 42, 44, I think. So I need to hope he doesn't have 12 within those 2. There's a good chance he probably just does, though. Move to the top of the deck. Is that still going to be around? I'm pretty sure it is. The benefit of keeping these is actually kind of good because that's a good card. But, yeah, screw it. Why not? We'll go for it. Oh, I forgot to account for that as well. So probably need to have like 14 within those 2 cards.
I'm impressed.
Oh, I don't want that. And finally, a ghoul. And we'll eat. I want to save the Griffin for the one guy, so we'll eat that guy. Okay, there's a good chance he has 8.
Lieutenant Flat will
Is that my deck or his deck? Play. Yeah. That was fairly close, though. He only has 4 cards left. He's only going to draw 3, so it doesn't matter, but hopefully he's used everything good. Okay, thank goodness she does go away now. That is very good. That's pretty good. It's not going to really matter, probably. And that is very good, too. That actually might make that matter. Is there something better I could get? Getting that would be pretty good. But, well, so if I play that... Actually, yeah, this is probably one of the better hands I have. Okay, so do any of these need to be in a certain row? No, because I think the plan is going to be that, into that. That'll put me at... Man, how do you keep having those? These are just all over the place. Oh, he actually had that. I don't... Can he choose what he plays that in? I guess I'm an idiot. He didn't have that. I have that. Okay, so that. Into that. Into that. Into that. See how we do. Oh, what's the order on that too? A card from your opponent's graveyard, top of the deck. Okay, that doesn't matter. Turn boost self
Damn you all!
by the difference between the number of cards. Oh, wow, okay. Is that every turn?
Forgive me, but I must destroy.
Ooh, that is garbage. That is absolute trash. Okay, well, and now I've used both the griffins, so I guess we're gonna go. Let's see, if I use that, it'll just be a boost by 9. It'll make me an 11. If I do that, it'll be a boost by, put me at 9. That'll be 16.
A fitting gift for our king.
Man, that is very annoying. That is a good card, though. So if you have a card that can just burn through your deck like that, that is strong. And that is kind of the weakness of this monster deck, is I don't have a lock, so I can't really deal with something like that. Okay. I have played against nothing but these guys. What the heck?
To the point.
Everyone's playing Nilfgaard or whatever they are. Okay, hopefully he's not playing the same thing that I just played against. Don't need him early. So, yep, get rid of him. That, with that, is not bad. Good to have one of these. And I don't really care to have him. So, that's a pretty good starting hand. Turn 1, as always, going to be power into Griffin.
A fine vintage it would have made.
It probably is the same deck, because it's already pulling crap out of his deck. Move card top deck. If it was mage, spawn the guardian in this row. If it was a special card, spawn and play a cow carcass. Damage to summon yourself to random allied road. Move to top of your deck. That's actually just lucky then. Or maybe there's something else in play here that makes that good, but... Okay, give an enemy unit spying.
You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Okay, so we've done that. So I want to play another one of these into him. Probably. It's probably my best play, right? The other option is Self-Eater, and then into him. There's really no rush to get him out, because he's just going to end up being points in the end. So yeah, we'll do a Self-Eater we could do him into Self-Eater into her. That'll probably be for the best, because then that'll thrive a couple times too. That puts me at 11, 13. Playing the Self-Eater, we'll put it at 14, 15. 15 and 21. And then it'll allow me to play her. I don't know if I should keep the Self-Eater in this row. I probably should, because that way then if it goes long enough. Okay, it didn't matter. I'll take it, because frankly I was just going to gain 6 from it, which is pretty good, but not like game-changing. Okay, so next turn. Play a special card, draw a card.
They will dance to our beat, sing to our
Okay.
tune.
Actually, might be worth 15, 18. Maybe just get him out so I can start getting his effect hitting everything earlier. It's going to suck if it keeps hitting that. But the longer I have him out, the more powerful or like just better he is. There we go. Okay, place. They go away so quick, and there's always so much text. Place a enemy unit at the top of your deck. Oh wait, what did he just? Oh, he took my vampire guy. That's great. This has been an annoying round. Okay, so if I do him, it's gonna be 5. Yep. That's better. That's 4, 9. It's gonna pretty much gain a net of 1 if I play her. Puts me at 13, 22. Still not high enough. But it's probably pretty good. He is using a lot of decent cards to deal with my stuff, though, so I don't have to worry about that in the future. And I've already gotten rid of one. I wonder, what's he going to use the other one on? Oh. Play a bronze loyal unit from your starting deck.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Okay. He ate my griffin. Okay, 2/2. It's going to end up being 6, 15, 16, 20. Oh, it's just going to be one off. Let me just make sure. 6, 15, 16. It's not going to boost. So, yeah, 24. Whoop. 6, 15, 16, 20, 24. Yeah. Split that.
You are what you eat.
Then we will boost him. Should I just be giving this one up? Am I too far behind right now? Well, if I get her out next turn, it doesn't matter. If I get that out, it's going to start generating a lot, but it's only going to make 2 more. So it ends up being like 8 at best, then like 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, that last one's not even going to get buffed, so 11. That'll put me tied with him, just based off that card, and then it's also 13 more to get it there. It's 53. Oh, it's going to pass. Well. Okay, what can I do to win without burning a bunch of stuff? If I split that and play this, it's going to be 3. What's his base at? It's going to be 2 1s, 4, 5, 6, 7, 26. Oh, I'm at 29 right now. I'm just being stupid. That's going to get rid of 1. That's going to put me at 28. I'm going to gain 3, which will put me at 31. And then this one will put me at 37. 38. This one will boost me up to that. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm probably going to have to burn 2 cards, but... Oh, I forgot to split first. Or I guess it didn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yep, and then get rid of one of the big guys, because why not?
We shall conquer this world as we have conquered.
That's probably not worth it at all, but maybe. So he's at 5, I'm going to be at 3. So I've used one of my griffins, so I can spawn him, I can spawn him. So I'd really like that 2 mana card before I eat the stuff out of my deck. So that's going to be good. Get rid of that. Ratcatcheress, yeah, she's a big card. Sort of ghoul. I didn't want to grab that other griffin, but it's also not the end of the world that I did. It's always a pretty decent first round play. I would have much rather drawn him. But you can't always get what you want.
Defeat them with hunger. Crush them.
Oh, I should have just passed immediately. That's usually what people do when that kind of stuff happens. Because, yeah, 6... I'm stupid. It's probably... Yeah, it's too late now. Man, that would have been smart. Okay, so 4, 11, 13 right now. Okay, here's the other locked. After that, it might just be worth it to pass. If you play something good, I'll probably just pass. I hope it just dumps a really good card and I can just move on. Give an enemy unit spawn.
I need not spill blood to
That's not
make you
particularly
suffer like
good.
never before.
I really don't have anything I just want to burn for the heck of it. So we will just move on. Should have just done that on the first turn. I don't know why I didn't. Then I could have got rid of the Griffin and hopefully gotten the other better option. Okay. So that's still good. Self-Eater is going to generate a lot. What do I want this better in here? Definitely her. Definitely him. These guys are probably good if I have enough. And these are all 7s, or at least one of them is really 1. I do like that. So really, be a 5 to begin with. I only have 2. Okay, that's pretty good, and then I'll get rid of him. That's pretty good. Okay, so turn 1, we're looking that into that. And then I want to grab him, I'm pretty sure.
I know the truth. I simply want you to admit it.
That. That. Bang. There we go. That puts me at 16, 17, 18. So I can be at 25 if he doesn't damage my stuff, which is probably going to be what it takes for me to actually win. If not, I can play a ghoul and eat the Griffin. So ideally it'd be that into that. Yeah.
Snap your spout at me. I'm not feeling
That's not great, but it allows me to do this, so I don't care. And he's used both of his locks, so he can't deal with that now unless he has another one in his hand. Use the menu for your less power. Okay. So now we're looking to play, because that's 16. Yeah, I'm still good. So bang.
Those hooves! It'll both be ham!
There we go. And he's still got 6 cards, and I have 4. Because I'm stupid. Oh, why haven't I killed that yet? If that gets thrived, I'm going to be very upset now. Like, it was good to get all that out, but that can generate way more than 2 per turn, or potentially. So if you could just hold off on playing anything big for 1 more turn, I would appreciate that. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Create and play a unit from your opponent's starting deck. He's going to play something big. Yep. Oh, that is annoying. I really hate this deck. It's so dumb because I have so many good cards in my deck. And he just gets to use all of them and use the good cards from that deck and have a bunch of locks. The better version of this deck is playing that deck. 13, 16, 18. Well, now I'm not going to be able to deal with that. So, it's probably best just to put off him being able to spawn that, especially by killing that, because that would give an extra boost each turn. And he can't get it back like I can. Okay, so I basically have 29 more in my hand. As well as a +4 each turn. And he still has that.
Must be secure.
Okay. I don't think it really matters what order I play these in at this point.
And they cling to me like pups.
Yeah, it's pretty much going to take a miracle for us to win this one right now. We just have to be really lucky that he drew a horrible hand. And play a bronze unit from our graveyard. There's a Griffin about to come out, then I'm not going to be able to eat it. Yep. Of course. Literally does everything about this deck. It's really good against me. He has the locks, he has my cards, he can take things from my graveyard. It's... Yep, there we go. Oh my gosh, now the other one's gonna be a 4. this one's over.
Strike first and strike hard.
Let us see.
Oh. All of them. Everybody's playing that. And it is really good against my deck is what I'm learning, and literally everybody's playing it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to add block cards to this deck. Okay, don't want that. Do I have my consume card? I don't. I don't, so... yeah, ditch that for now, and I don't want that. There we go. Okay, so that into Griffin. That'll put me at 9. I could go into Rat Catchers into that. Should be pretty good. And I have that. Or I could go Griffin. Alright, let's start with that while we're thinking. Okay. So Griffin. And if I play Flesh Eater, that'll put me at 14. I could do 19, then 27, or 26, sorry.
A taste of North.
Some status boost. Oh, wow. It receives a status. Okay, but she's going to start applying Spy to everyone. But I can hold off until like a turn or two from now and then just blast it with that. So that puts me at 10. That'd be 17, 18. I like getting the Self-Eater out there. So that's going to get big pretty quickly, and that's a relic anyway. Okay, so 14, 16, 23 plus the 5. Oh, I had block. I should have split, but I just would have hit that one. Okay. So I'm doing this no matter what. 16, 19, 24, and then we will boost. That. Because I want to put all my eggs in one basket. Okay. Let's see if we can actually take this guy out.
Do I spy?
Every ally turn on turn end boosts the lowest unit in your hand by 1. That is pretty good too. I feel like that's probably better than killing that, because that's going to keep generating stuff. Do I have to or want to kill that right now? That can be taken care of with this guy eventually, so I'll go with that. For that, will need to be killed. But he will have already boosted things pretty good. I'm at 43 though, and he's at nothing. That's going to keep boosting by 3 every turn. That's going to deal about, not 2 damage every turn, but 2 for a while, then 1. That blows. Okay. I could end this right now and just kill that. Which might be a good idea. That way he's not continuing to grow and get better stuff. Or I could play that guy and start growing it. We'll just deal with that. There we go. That's good. Kill the guy. That sounded pretty bad. What just fell? Okay, never mind. It's not ideal. Okay, and we'll just kill that. And that'll poison that and deal 1. And it'll take 1 more damage on the way back around. Come on, just pass. I want to pass and just let him burn through his hand, but he's going to have something that just kills all of my crap.
Thinking can be hazardous to your health.
Oh my gosh. That makes you draw another card too, doesn't it? Yeah. So dumb. I hate it. Okay, so right now it needs 5 He needs 15 to catch up. Don't really want to have to waste that because I can come back to it later, but growing it for Osrel would be good too, but I can only grow it by 1. Start by just throwing that out there.
Ha! Yet another horse for my collection.
And return boost self by 1 if there's a locked enemy. So he's going to gain 1 each turn. What are the chances he has 21 in there? A little bit less because of that card, but then if he probably benefits from having a bigger hand than I do. Benefits more. Sure, we'll throw so far ahead. Start by throwing that out there, and then if he has 3 direct damage, because I would rather get rid of that than have him pass and get rid of that. So I'm hoping he just realizes he's too far behind and just passes. Good. Okay. Just don't trust what he has. There are cards in that deck. It's like, boost yourself by however the strongest enemy unit in their deck, and then he would end up with like 2 11s on his board. Okay. I still don't need this guy because Ratcatchers hasn't been killed yet. Okay, the fact that I have that, if I get a consume, it'd be good for that. I get 1 more redraw. Okay. So we'll go that. Do I even have any other 7 cost in there? I do not. So keeping both these was definitely a mistake. Probably should have ditched one. So we'll go that into Self-Eater.
They say you are what you eat.
The Vermorlahans detest intruders.
Okay. Well, with that, how much could he have? It's like maybe 22 if he has both those cards. And I really don't have much growth. I have a big hand, but I don't have... So that'll be 10, 19, 25, 28. And that'll grow 2 more. Like 32. That means you just need like an average of about 6 in his hand for each of those. Which is kind of unlikely, but he probably has better than that. So I'm just going to pass and let him burn an extra card. That works for me. Okay. So now we're on the same page. And I can hopefully get my brew person. Ditch that, get brew, because then I'll always get that no matter what, which will be really good. That's good. Once again, do not want the other griffin in my hand, because I would rather use that on it. Okay. We will hope we get the brew. We'll just ditch that, and I didn't. Because there's still a chance he could just kill that with one of his cards, so it's not awful.
No one can hide from me.
Oh, jeez.
We shall conquer this world.
Hey,
as we have conquered
never mind.
countless others.
I'm okay with that. I forgot that's how those work. The devotion is very important. Okay. Then let's get rid of the griffin before he gets a chance to take it from me. Okay. And that'll allow me to play one of the Witch's Apprentices next turn. Okay, poison an enemy. It's going on him. Yep. So if he has another poison, that'll take me down by 11. But I should be able to gain enough back next turn. Yep, poison enemy, so we had 2 of those. That's okay. I'm at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I need to go up by 6 right now. So I'll do that, and then boost this guy. There we go. The only thrive that's going to get now is him, though. Which probably wasn't worth it for the 2-2. I probably should have played that first. But you live and you learn. What card did I have there? I always forget as soon as I drop things what I had down. I think that was a... Oh, that was the 1-1 that he gave me. I guess if that's not going to get anything out of anything, it's better to just play that for now. Cool. I'm actually in a pretty good position. Usually this faction destroys me. He still hasn't played that, though. So he can still shuffle through 3 cards.
Do you honestly think you can catch me? You fool.
Okay. Drop this bad boy here. Maybe probably was worth playing that first, but I can put that there and hope he like draws a lacerate out with his hero power or whatever. Play.
Enough! Let us finish this.
Okay, still in a pretty good position. Okay. Go ahead and swipe me now. Give me my rat catchers. I keep calling it swipe. Lacerate. Echo, play any card from your deck. Is he going to forget to use his power? Destroy all highest powered units. Oh, okay. That does blow, but...
My men know the meaning of sacrifice.
He has to put the same number on top of his deck, so does that just mean he's going to get rid of all of them? What the heck? Why wouldn't he have used that earlier? Oh yeah, I probably should. Just to fully BM, even though I've already won. Boop. There we go. Okay, that's pretty much a pretty powerful matchup. That's not quite the deck that usually is being played right now, or at least the one I see the most often, but hey, that was a good one to beat. Okay guys, thanks for watching so far, and now we're here at the end where we're going to talk about some changes I feel like might be good for the deck. One of the main things is it doesn't have any locks in it. I found myself losing a lot to people who had like consistent abilities that kept boosting them that I just couldn't deal with. So I feel like 2 options that could get rid of that really well. Let's first talk about, to do that, I'd probably get rid of the devotion part of the deck. The Unseen Elder is good, it deals pretty decent damage, but at the same time it's really expensive provision-wise, and then, you know, at one point it just becomes like deal 1 damage to the enemy at the end of each turn. Or it can end up doing 2, but you know, just probably not really worth it. Then I'd have to get rid of these 2 as well. So now it's no longer devotion. I feel like the best cards to replace that with are probably going to be whatever that is pronounced, because that gives me flexibility where I can either lock an enemy unit, and a lot of those decks, the Nilfgaard decks that kind of I found myself losing to a lot, locked my cards. So then the flexibility to either lock their card or remove a lock from mine, keep going, is pretty good. Then this is a good one too, the Artifact Compression, because once again it gives me a lock, and then at the same time a lot of those decks end up with pretty big boosts or cards that end up pretty decent, like I think it was I wrote it down, the Viper Witcher Mentor that boosts itself by pretty much the size of a card in my deck most of the time, which is going to get it to around 11 just about all the time. So this will bump it down to a lower cost and lock it, or it can just be a lock against a good card, or it can just be a reset of power against one that doesn't need to be locked. Then after that, I had a few more that I would consider kind of getting rid of, so I'll go through those real quick. Okay, first, probably the Beast. It's just a decent card. It's something you feel like you have to deal with. I'll usually have a big card on my deck, so it'll continue to grow. The downside is if he gets rid of all my things that are consistently boosting, then they'll stop growing, thus it'll stop growing. But it's also an okay catch-up card, because if they have a really big card, it can grow up to that size, but if I'm that far behind, I'm probably going to lose anyway. Okay, Decoy doesn't seem bad, because it gives me a chance to like replay, like recall cards like the Crones and other things that have a deploy ability. And then I can, usually the top card of my deck can be pretty good, and it's not a summon, so if I end up playing like a Griffin or something off the top of my deck, I don't have to worry about that part of it. There are a few cards I really wouldn't want to just draw out of my deck, so it's not perfect, but it is an option I considered. Next we have Clear Skies, boost all enemies in an allied row by 1, which seems pretty good, because I end up with a lot of allies in one row trying to get to 25, so that one's okay. But I do have 7, so I don't know why I wouldn't use the Bone Talisman over that, where it just boosts everything rather than just that. So Clear Sky is probably not great compared to that. And I do end up with a lot of cards on my board between all the engine cards that generate a lot of stuff. And yeah, so Bone Talisman seems pretty good. Next we have Fisher King, which I actually might be the best choice in my opinion, because move any card from my deck to the top of it, which pretty much, like, I find myself a lot of the time being like, okay, I really wish I had this for round 2 or round 3, and by having the Fisher King, it kind of gives me an extra chance to make sure I have that on the top of my deck for the next round. So I think that's good. A lot of this deck comes down to card draw and what you get and kind of luck. So this would kind of make that more likely that I get what I need. Okay, so yeah, those are kind of my things. For now, I think I'm going to craft the Fisher King and throw it in there, because I do like the idea of that. But Bone Talisman might be a good second option if this doesn't go too well. And with that, this is pretty much my new deck. I feel like this one will probably be better, but I'd love to hear what you think. Let me know what you think of the options I kind of talked about putting in there. If you have any better ideas, let me know. And other than that, just let me know how you do in the deck. But yeah, feel free to use it. Thank you for watching. And please subscribe. Like I said, I'll put out a guide here in a little bit going more in depth about how to play it. I'm going to start keeping track of more of the games that I play and seeing like, okay, play it like this against that deck. And, you know, that kind of thing you would expect from a normal deck guide. So I'll see you guys around, and you have a great day. Bye.